Hello, welcome again. We have started a new topic named axial flow compressor, and in this video I will read the introductory part and try to explain whatever needed to explain. So first point is, from an early stage in the history of the gas turbine, it was recognized that the axial flow compressor had potential for both higher pressure ratio and higher efficiency than centrifugal compressor. So first point is about higher pressure ratio and higher efficiency of axial flow compressor as compared to centrifugal compressor. Second point is another major advantage, especially for jet engine, was much larger flow rate possible for given frontal area. For the same frontal area, the axial flow compressor provides the possibility of larger flow rate as compared to centrifugal flow compressor. Third point, or these potential gains, these were uh, these were the past. Now these potential gains have now been fully realized as a result of intensive research into aerodynamics of axial compressors. So now research is proving these points, and the axial flow machine dominates the field over for a large power, and the centrifugal compressor is restricted to lower end of the power spectrum, where the flow is too small to be handled efficiently by the axial bearing. So for low power and low efficiency, for low power, the centrifugal compressor provides higher efficiency. For large power, the axial flow compressor provides higher efficiency. Next point, early axial flow units had pressure ratio of around 5:1. So initially these compressor provided a pressure ratio of 5:1 and required about 10 stages, and this pressure ratio required about 10 stages. Over the years, the overall pressure ratio available have risen dramatically, and some turbofan engines have pressure ratio exceeding 40:1. So now we can have pressure ratio of 40:1 using this axial flow compressor as compared to previous, that is 5:1, which uses 10 stages. And number of stages also have been reduced. Continued aerodynamic development has resulted in steady increase in stage pressure ratio, with the result that number of stages for a given overall pressure ratio has been greatly reduced. Number of stages also has been reduced now with the research that is going on. And next point is, there has been a consequent a reduction in engine weight for specified level of performance, which is particularly important for aircraft engine. So in aircraft engine, we want the lowest possible weight for a given pressure ratio, that is provided by axial flow compressor. So now in aircraft engine, efficiency is not the criteria. Main criteria is power to weight ratio. Okay, so here weight has been reduced using axial flow compressor. So that is the main advantage in aircraft engine. Next point is, it should be realized, however, that higher pressure ratio imply high Mach number and large gas deflections in blading, which would not generally be justifiable in an industrial gas turbine where the weight is not limited. So if we want to make an industrial gas turbine unit, or and we need compressor for that, and for that this for achieving higher pressure ratio, Mach number and large gas deflection will not be the criteria, because here weight is not the criteria. We can make higher pressure ratio by making the compressor bulky, whereas in case of aircraft, we try to reduce the weight of the engine or weight of the compressor. But here in industrial gas turbine, weight is not the criteria. So these are not the limiting factors. Higher Mach number, large gas deflection, these are not the limiting factors. So industrial units built on a much more restricted budget than aircraft engine will inevitably use more conservative design techniques resulting in more savings. So whereas when we use it for aircraft engine, we require more sages, and we try to use very good materials. Whereas in case of industrial unit, we can use cheap quality, or we cannot say cheap, but low budget quality material. Okay, so that is the main difference of designing industrial industrial compressor and aircraft compressor. So this is the basic points for or introductory part for F3 compressor.